everyone, hello, Cesare here with some more Tales of Vesperia. Unfortunately, we have a late start again today because, unfortunately, I took Mira's cone off yesterday, and she was fine for a bit, but then she once again reopened the wound in her paw, so I spent the fucking last hour and a half trying to get a vet appointment for her, so we'll see how that goes. I got one for June 24th, but I'm tired of shit. Now she's reconed again. Well, trying to find another vet, getting her in with the one I used to have Bailey at, so I'm waiting for them to send me a reply, because they didn't answer their phone, but that's normal. At least it used to be. So the plan now is to see if maybe I can get her to, or get them to reply via email, which is actually how I first got in touch with them anyway. They didn't answer their phone, and then they replied to my email. So we'll see if they can get me in sooner. If they can't, they can't. That's life, but Mira is going to remain coned until then. Still, though, we're back with Tales of Vesperia. Mira, for now, is fine. I checked her paw. The cut isn't deep, but it could become deep, so I need to get it looked at as soon as possible again. Because, yeah, she's mini, she's very playful, and I gotta make sure that she doesn't. Anyway, give me a quick sec here. I just got to apply some medicine to my foot. I should have done this earlier, but... So I'm going to start up this scene.
Oh, Estelle, you look so cute. Really? I'm glad. I was worried these clothes wouldn't look good on me.
They seem kind of old-fashioned.
That's what makes them cute. I wasn't talking about myself.
No, it's okay.
I was just saying that the clothes are cute, not me.
You don't need to be so modest.
You're so cute.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, so... I can't take her back to the animal hospital because, like, it's not strictly an emergency and they don't really want to get anything that's not an emergency. But on top of that, holy fuck was it expensive to see them. So yeah, I'm gonna take her to an actual vet. I did get her an appointment to get her an actual vet, but again, that's not till June 24th, and that's a little too long. So we're gonna take her back to the vet that I saw, hopefully before.
Wow, that looks surprisingly good on you, old man.
I'm surprised you're surprised. Of course it looks great.
Yeah, that sort of messy look suits you pretty well.
Well, I didn't expect a naive young lady like yourself to understand an adult's subtle grace.
Why would I want to understand that?
So that's an adult subtle grace, huh? I feel like it's boosting your natural sketchiness more and more.
Oh, that I understand.
No.
No. Aside from that, though, how you doing, Vector? Why is there a merman weapon all the way? I guess it's right by this, so maybe there are mermen in here in this area. Yeah, how you doing, Vector? How's life treating you? We're gonna head over to Nordopolica here, guys. A bit of a rough start so far, but I got some red lenses. Haven't seen those in a bit. Anyway, we're gonna head over to Nordopolica because there is something nearby that we can do right now. Today's probably gonna be another fun-filled day of doing side quest stuff, which I know isn't super exciting for some of you, but it's important. Okay, I'm trying to get as much out of this game as possible, as I don't plan to revisit this for you guys unless you guys really want me to. But at that point, I wouldn't be recording it, so you know, it'd probably be faster. But they got some good stuff in these slots here, so we gotta make sure we get them. I keep meaning to go and like grind out the star gems that I need for the weapon, but I haven't yet. And I keep finding more and more of these every time I fucking fly up, which is making me get to where I want to go take even longer. I didn't actually expect there to be one here. But we are finding some Blastiomores and sacred trees, which are fairly important. I don't know if I've ever fought those birds. They got big hand wings. I don't like it. Hey, this is where we're headed. Tonight is supposed to be anime night. Yeah, we stopped by one of these before.
Well, what do you think?
Whoa!
And just what are you staring at?
I was just thinking that if Judith was a waitress somewhere, I'd go there every single day.
Ah, Carol. Taken by the charms of an older woman. Of course, I do the same thing.
Thanks, guys. I wonder if I should show a little more. You know.
Oh, yes! Oh, God, yes!
Judith, I think that's enough. I can't stand seeing Raven like this for much longer.
I think she just killed Raven. Does this stone look really worn down to anyone else? It looks like it's been pretty worn down by wind. Huh? That's the sword we got from the Elder in Miorza. A spear came from inside the rock? Its shape, its form... It looks like this is a fell arm, too. Yes, I think so. It seems that there's some sort of strange power linking these two weapons together. Hey, I think we can get inside from here. A demonic spear named after the Witch of Drought. A single swing can turn an ocean into a desert. Yeah, except we're not going to be getting all of those. I'll explain why later, but for now, just... Yeah, we're not getting those. It is actually better than what she's using. But I don't think it's the best that we can get. Look, it's an air grenade! This one we can go over here. It's the same cave as at the bottom of Reloise, except... Yeah. This is... It looks like an air grenade. Wow, who would have thought a natural air grenade would be left here? With the giant rock sealing it up, it makes sense that nobody get into here till now. What's up, Yuri? You shouldn't get too close. Wait, let me see that! Aha, just as I thought. It's like the ones we saw before. The internal geometry is changing. What do you think will happen if you use it? Why don't you give it a try? How's this? Whoa, the orb's color is different from last time. What is it? The difference in color is due to an increase in fire attributes. Fire? I wonder if it could burn anything you wanted. I think that's probably not the case. It seems beyond the Sorcerer Ring's capabilities. What was it? The two types of air are reacting to each other or something? On a basic level, that's pretty much right. I see. So the ring can burn a tree or a vine since they got air running through them. Not all materials air running through it, so there are a lot of things the Sorcerer Ring won't be able to ignite. So depending on what's hit by the blast, some things will break and others will burn? I think most objects wouldn't even react at all. Yes, that's right. Normally, air mixes with the surrounding atmosphere and nothing happens at all. But if you take a mass of air and collide it with a material that already contains air, the violence of the sudden confluence of air can destroy or ignite the original object that was struck. That makes sense. That's all a bit too complicated for me to wrap my head around, but at least it's clear that we can put this ring to good use. So you mean, we could use this to burn up walls or trees that are blocking us from getting somewhere we need to go? Yeah, we can go places we couldn't before. Let's go around and see. Yay! A mysterious ring that can shoot air. Enhanced and can now shoot flames. Wonder Patty.
Ta-da! Wow, you look adorable, Patty.
You've turned Wonder Chef into Wonder Patty, I see.
It feels like my cooking skills are sharper than ever.
You're still soft. Softer than pudding.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm sharper and harder than the edge of a cutlass.
You're forgetting something. Wonder Chef's strength is in imitation.
Shiver me timbers! I forgot! But how would I learn such mimicry?
Aye. First, I'll master observation. You can't imitate without understanding. Then you can start by writing down Judith's bed habits and anything she says in her sleep.
Aye, Professor! Patty, please, Don't encourage her. Patty? Patty!
Oh no. What the fuck, dude? That's ridiculous. Raven, you're incorrigible. Anything over here worth getting? We definitely couldn't go this far in with the previous air crane. This looks ominous. I don't think I've ever gone in here. Like in all my playthroughs. Sunken Grotto. It's boiling in here! One wrong step in this lava and it's all over. I had no idea places like this existed inside air cranes. This is a first for me. I'd always been curious about the inside of air cranes, but there's never anything info on them. Still, it makes sense if you think about it. The air flowing out of them comes from somewhere. Is there anything further in? I'm glad we're thinking about it from all angles, but I think we have more pressing matters. Yeah, I know. Just give me a second. Make it quick. What kind of enemies do we have here?
We should really enjoy these little times
Okay.
together.
We're within the realm of possibility. This was not on my list of things to do, so... Oh, sick. The hell did you just land? Guiding Moon. Okay. Got it.
That wasn't too bad.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hey, you learned Dispersion and Great Deluge. Perfect. Okay, so,
Undine, Ifrit, Gnome, and Sylph. With these 4 spirits, we can change the world.
All that's left is figuring out how to use this thing to put an end to the disaster.
The spirits didn't figure into my calculations, but their effects should be quite potent. Just leave it to me.
Then we've completed one of the goals of our voyage.
Right, but the biggest one is still in front of us, though.
Still, the situation shouldn't turn against us, I think. What is it, Patty?
I'm famished. I can't fight in this condition.
Why don't you have a skewer like you always do?
Now there's a fine idea. I think I'll do just that. I have to draw a line at some point.
okay. We're gonna come back here. Probably. I don't know what that is, and I kind of want to wait. Plus, I'm gonna be putting a fire weapon on her, and yeah, this isn't great for her. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this later. Until then, hang on, let me open up my notes here. Where's my notepad? There's my computer restarted, by the way. Give me also another sec to get stream avatars going. There you go. Stream advertise should be back up. There's slimes. Alright, now my notes are... Scroll down, 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 down. So, we learned Guiding Moon. So the next one I gotta equip is Luna Rondo and Dispersion. Oh, she already has Dispersion on. Okay. So... Luna Rondo. There it is. Turn that off. Essentially, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making it so that Yuri, on his little bar, I can command her to use Luna Rondo, and she'll just use it on her own. And this is basically all she'll use until she learns the ability. That's how I've been learning the abilities for everyone else. I think I've gotten all of them for Estella and Rita, and Yuri except for his final one, because I can't learn it yet. I think. I've gotten a couple for Rapide. For Carol, we've basically just learned nice aid smash, or nice healing smash, and nice curing smash, which is pretty good, considering they do a nice chunk of healing. So on the days where we play with Carol, it's going to be better. Now, we are really close to the end of the game, so I'm not sure how many days we have left. We probably won't finish this today, but I suspect, unless I have to take a cancel day tomorrow or next week because of Mira, taking her to the vet. I suspect we're gonna reach the end of the game probably mid next week, maybe even before that. This one here's been a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I've had issues with being able to start on time and such, so there's a lot of extenuating circumstances. But I'm also not in any rush to finish these games or anything like that, so that also adds to it. Like, I don't have like a set timetable on myself on when I have to have stuff done. It's basically, we'll finish it when we finish it kind of deal. Okay, we're gonna go over to Zaphius here. I'm just picking up some of these points, because again, these things sometimes drop small bird feathers, but they also sometimes drop red, well, I do need red star gems, but I prefer orange or green. I don't think we've ever found a green one from those. Maybe we have. Dragonite escaped, guys. That was definitely Vector's favorite Pokemon. Okay, so we're in Zaphius. Zaphius. Shell? Yuri, my brother has returned! Huh? What? Like I said, my brother Clay is back. But I'm sorry, I really have to go. So they finally found Clay. We weren't very helpful at all. But Shell seemed to be in such a good mood. I'm happy for him. Maybe we should go meet the long-lost brother? Ah! It's you. Looks like fate has brought us together again, Yuri Lowell. Who is this? My brother. Why would you... Your brother? You mean this man is... So you're Clay. Why did you do it? That's what I want to know. Why did you kill my master, Loon's father? But I thought if he were gone, you, Loon, and I could... Is that what Loon wanted? I just wanted the three of us. My brother, Loon, and I we were waiting for you this whole time. Ah! Shell! Shell! What happened to you, Clay? Do you realize what you've done? How could you do that to Shell? My father didn't teach you to use the sword so you could do something like this? I had to see that justice was done. I couldn't overlook what Shell did. Your justice was more important than Shell's life? So stupid. I'm so stupid. I should have told Shell. He was always there for me. I should have told him. Thank you. Clay, are you happy with all of this? I don't know. I don't even know what justice is anymore. Then why did you attack Shell? I told you. It's who I am. If I hadn't brought him to justice, it would make everything I've been until now a lie. I'd be brought down to the level of the villains I hate. But you already knew, didn't you? That's why you didn't go back to her. You'd gotten your hands dirty in the pursuit of your justice, and you felt you were no longer worthy of her. It is as you say. I dirtied these once innocent hands for the sake of justice. I even cut down the people I wanted to protect. All in the name of justice. If your resolve is that weak, you shouldn't just throw the word justice around so lightly. Huh? Anyone who learns to use a sword should know. Swords should be used to protect others. Once it's clear to you that what's worth protecting, your resolve won't waver ever again. What's worth protecting? What is it you wanted to protect? Swords should be used to protect others. That was the first thing I ever learned from my teacher. I wonder where I ended up forgetting that. Your resolve never wavers, does it? I'm just lucky enough to have a lot that's worth protecting. Hey, I owe you one. Take this. Consider it my way of saying thank you. Maybe it'll help you protect what's important to you. What are you gonna do? I won't take back what I've done, but I won't run away. I'm gonna go atone for my sins. Yuri, how are things going over there? We left the rest of the knights. What about Clay? He went into the castle. I think he plans to turn himself in. Good. Things should work themselves out then. Why did this have to happen? Don't cry, Carol. We've still got a lot to do. Yuri earned the Dark Enforcer title. Yay! Does that one have a costume or no? Be cool if it did. It does. Alright, well, right now we are True Knight. Let's look at the Dark Enforcer. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a cool outfit. Cutting through evil with a sword of light, you're also subject to the justice of the law. But this is your outfit for today.
Why did things have to end up the way they did?
At this point, there's no use mulling over whether we chose the right course or not.
But we need to think about it so the same thing doesn't happen again.
It's becoming harder and harder to make a legitimate living in this world. I'm not saying this should excuse what I've done.
You can't go through your entire life doing what's right. It's sad, but that's reality.
But that doesn't mean someone who used their sword for justice will just turn evil for no reason. As long as they were fighting to protect someone right and good.
But accept that, and things break down to anarchy.
I want to change the world so those who are just can lead good lives. A world where we can't have justice without making someone else the bad guy is just too sad.
It'd be nice if people could just talk things over.
Yeah, that'd be a nice start.
That's why I'm saying that you shouldn't carry this burden by yourself.
Alright. I think that's the end of that quest line. So, cool. There wasn't much to it overall. I'm not going to run all the way through the lower quarter again. We can just go over here. Alright, let's go to the Koi Woods. If you guys recall, the Koi Woods was the first woods we went to just after leaving Zaphius and Dayton Hold. It's actually where we met Carol. I'm gonna save out here as well. Miss Minicat, what are you doing? Yeah, hi, what's up, silly? Yeah? Yeah, a sec, guys, I just gotta go check on her. What's up, silly? Where you are? What's going on? Hello, Miss Minicat. You're up here. Don't worry, we'll play soon. Miss Minicat. Hello. Yes, hi. Yeah. He's very cute. Okay, so. One thing that does bug me in this is enemies are like never afraid of you. Like ever. Like even at this point in the game, the enemy just runs at me trying to fight me.
We will not go easy on you.
Alright, who's next? Yeah!
Hey, cat. Hello, baby. I don't know where all the areas that I can burn are, but now that we have the upgraded ring, we should be able to find something we can burn in here.
This'll make good practice. Don't get cocky.
Alright, who's next? That wasn't too bad.
How did you get behind me? What?
How feeble looking.
Don't get careless. Alright, who's next? Alright, who's next? That was so easy.
How did I get to all of them before anyone in my party was able to hit any of the others? I went in that side because I figured we wouldn't find anything, but... Oh, here we go. Figured out how to get deeper into the woods. A rebirth ring. Overdrive kid, we already had that, but there might be another treasure. Oh, there's one right there. Glassy labia, or labellus. Glassy labia. A demonic axe haunted with anger and sorrow. The reason of the curse can only be revealed through battle. That's Carol's spell arm, I think. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna give you an apple gel. Because he is a big tough monster, we're going to have you activate all of your skills. Rattata! That's Vector's favorite Pokemon. He's weak to fire. You can leave those. Fireball. What are you resistant to? Earth and wind, okay. Leave water on. Leave dark on. Earth. But why aren't some of these on? The splash can go. Fireball can be on. Eruption Flare, I do want on. Eruption, I want on. Freeze Lancer, it's water and wind, but nah. Fire. I'm gonna leave all those on. I'm just gonna turn off the ones that are like exclusively Earth, because I'm stunned. We kicked the shit out of him.
You got pretty good.
Oh shit, I had him set to cook it. Oops.
I'm even stronger.
Made dog food instead.
You filled up quite a bit of that monster book, Carol.
We still have half of it to go, but it's filling up nicely.
You've been pretty diligent filling it in. I thought you never stuck to anything at all.
Oh, yeah.
He probably had to stick with it since he showed it to just about everybody.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, it isn't? Well then, as long as you've made it halfway, let's see you finish it up.
Of course I will.
All right, good luck.
If you get tired of it, I'd be happy to carry on from where you left off, Carol.
I imagine you'd enjoy it too, huh?
I want to finish this myself, so I'll keep at it.
Except he probably won't, because that requires us, the player, to do it. I'm not doing it. Alright, give me a sec, guys. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.